Hello everybody, we're going to be doing a full body digital mosaic today, and I just want to go over a couple important reminders before you get started. First thing, when you do a digital mosaic, you're going to be using something called the polyline tool, which can be found in the line button and clicking polyline. To do this project, you'll need to find a person and find a full body picture of them and copy it into your canvas. If the picture is too large for your canvas, you could resize it using this button here in the corner. You might also need to use zoom as you get closer and more precise with your mosaic pieces. To do that, do not pinch the trackpad. You want to zoom by clicking zoom, and there's shortcuts to do it as well by doing Control Alt plus or zoom out using Control Alt minus. So in order for me to zoom, I'm going to click on 200%. I'm going to start with the yellow jersey because I think it is an easier place to start than with skin color. So when you're doing a digital mosaic, click the polyline tool, and you'll start by just creating geometric shapes with any portion of the full body image. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to make a quadrilateral, and I'm going to fill that in with the color that I'm choosing. And since it's yellow, you have to do it for the inside and the border color. The important piece with the digital mosaic is that you leave space between each of the images or each of the shapes. That way when you fill in a background color, it will look like a bunch of pieces being meshed together. You'll continue doing that. It's up to you on how big you want your shapes to be. I think it looks better when the shapes are smaller. And you'll continue doing that until you get to something that is a different color. So right here there's a crease. So I'm going to change that to a darker shade of yellow by going either through the palette, or if you want to do it custom, you can drag it to a shadow shade. And that custom palette will stay to the next thing, and I would recommend doing everything that is that color all at the same time. And it'll automatically fill that for you. To check on the work that you've done so far, you could zoom out. And I think the best way to do it is by adding a shape into the background. So I'm going to make a big square. I'm going to fill that with a black color, and then order that to the back. So you could right click and say send to back. And to see what you've done so far, you can click on your image and send that one to the back as well. Now I can see that I've done part of the jersey, and I also did the arm. To get your image back, you can right click on your background color and send that to the back again. You want to make sure that you are changing the colors often. That way you could add shadows and depth to the image. You do not have to do the entire background. You could just focus on one subject for this project. I wanted to show you, if you're doing someone with exposed skin, how to try to get the most accurate skin color possible. So we're going to zoom in again. And if you're trying to do skin color, I'm going to attach a skin tone palette. So you can copy the hex code and go over and make a polyline wherever you would like to. So I'll just start with a triangle. When you go to fill color, you can go to custom and copy that hex code. And you can see if that matches. And if the skin tone is not a perfect fit, you can go into the fill color again. Once again, click custom, and you can adjust that any way that you feel necessary. So if I want to make it a little lighter, I can move in this direction, and you can also adjust the transparency, which might make it lighter as well. You can see if that is a better fit. You can experiment with that until you find something that you like, and then begin filling from there. Thank you, and good luck.